and my first words for the video, this pillow annoys me. So, alrighty. And we're going to need the handy dandy phone, Phony the phone. I think my last phone was also named Phony, so this is Phony the second, I guess. Anyway, and he always looks angry. You know, I have to constantly fix his little eyeballs. But okay. So anyway, I got my hair done yesterday, which was the 22nd. Today is June 23rd. And I know I just did an update even just a few days ago, and here I am back again. So it's an update on my hair once again. And that is because I re-dyed it. I got a color correction. And I'll just tell the brief story behind that and some hair updates, I guess. Like there's more than one. But yeah, by the way, I have no face on. I don't have even foundation on. Sometimes I'll just do a really simple, easy look where it's my face. Like foundation, blush, highlight, and then eye makeup just being eyeshadow. And then I skip the rest of the eye look, like no eyeliner, no mascara. So the makeup look is very simple and plain and natural looking, but I want the hair to be the star of the show, and I'm also feeling pretty lazy and also crappy, so. And this is like a pattern the last 2 times, and fun fact, I got it done 2 weeks to the day. The color correction 2 weeks to the day that I first got it done, does that make sense? So I got it done on, I think it was the 8th or whatever. Let's take a look-see at the calendar. And yeah, I also felt kind of crappy that day, so I don't know if it's like hair anxiety or something. And yeah, that was the 8th, which was also a Monday. But anyway, so I go after work, and the 8th I did not go to work because I really wasn't feeling good, and not even good enough to go to the hair appointment, yet I forced myself to do it because it's a pick-me-up, and I didn't want to cancel the appointment because I would feel really bad, and I was just excited for it too, even though I felt pretty crappy as well. But anyway, so yesterday I go in after work and I almost forget, so a good thing that my mom met me there and did a reminder text and everything, and even called me. So that was really good, and I like having my mom there to be another voice, which can really help, because sometimes I'm a pushover, and there has been one time before where I dyed my hair red, supposedly so-called red, and my mom was too, I guess you could say, helpful in the color choice, and so I didn't really have a say, yet I paid for it, and it was like $100+. And that's the other thing. As far as cost goes, when I got it done on the 8th, which was 2 weeks ago and a day, if that makes sense, it was $100 with the tip and everything, and then on top of that, yesterday, 2 weeks after I got it done for the color correction, it was another $75. So I paid just under $200 on my hair, and I essentially had to pay for the person's mistake. Granted, she was nice, friendly, fun. She was fun to talk to and very good to work with. And I think she did a great job both times, but I did have to essentially pay for her mistake. So I would understand like a low cost, but having it be $75, we didn't have that amount on us, so my mom had to use her card, and then I'm going to be paying her back. I had like $6 to my name in my wallet yesterday. I thought that a color correction would be free, so I don't know if that was immature or clueless of me to think that way, but it was just very unexpected and a little bit of a slap in the face. It would have been a slap in the face to her if we didn't pay that, or if we said, no girl, we ain't gonna do that, you know? But it was a little bit annoying and frustrating just because I felt like it wasn't really fair to us, and we were there from like 2:30 both times with the all over color, with the color correction as well. We were there from like 2:15 or 2:30ish all the way to like 5 p.m. So she spent a good solid amount of time on my hair, and she really wanted me to be happy with it. And it is quite a bit darker. Last time I think it was like a 7, this time it was a 5, or maybe I switched the numbers around, but they go by number and like color name, so that you can keep track of the color. And I think my nephew's over, so that's fun. But anyway, and so I just have some funny, sassy things to share. So I actually took screenshots, and by the way, so this is how my hair looked immediately after that first appointment. So you can tell it's a very nice chocolate brown. There's a little bit of cool tone yet warm tone to it. It's like happy medium right in between, and it's just a nice solid color, and I'm really, really happy with it, right? You can tell by the smile. And I got a lot of positive feedback and nice compliments. And then this was just less than a week later. I think I took this like the next Saturday or something, or that following Saturday. So Monday to Saturday or Sunday or whenever this was, that's how much my hair had changed. And now let's get into the sassy comments. So, this was my boo. I just showed him a picture and I was like, ugh, my hair is really, all caps with really, turning red. Just texted the hair lady and showed her how it looked right after the appointment and then how it looks today. Yeah, and this was June 15th, which was actually a Monday, but I still took that original redhead picture a few days before I text him. And then I'm like, I asked for an appointment for Monday, so whatever, that day. And then I spent $100 on chocolate hair and I'ma get it, crazy face. And then my other friend, well, he's more than a friend, but my friend, Keely, I just said if I wanted red, I would have asked for it. I'ma make an appointment, so I did. $100 for chocolate, ... and it turned red, ... So, those are just my little sassy comments. And it's not like I'm butthurt, I sound like it, but I guess the process is kind of fun. It was a little bit annoying and frustrating, and I still feel a little bit and blah about it. Just how I had to pay that extra $75 up front, you know? But I guess it's okay, and it's really whatever. Just know that you might have to go in more than once. You probably already know this, especially for those of you who have dyed your hair for a long time or are not so new to it, you know. Not that I'm necessarily new. I've dyed my hair a lot in the past. I've been blonde, like really, really blonde. I've dyed it brown, which turned red. I've dyed it intentionally red, which was more brown than red. And other colors too. Nothing too crazy. I want crazy colors in the future. I want to change my hair a lot. Haircut, hair color, different dyes, different styles, and I'm excited to do so. But right now, I just want the chocolate brown, and it's gonna fade a little bit. And oh, I meant to share that little Facebook post. But yeah, just to continue that conversation or that rant, notice that you really have to cater to your individual personal hair color and hair texture. The texture can hold in the color differently as well, and mine's very curly. This is day 2 hair. I haven't washed it. It's just the day after the appointment. Or I guess it's day 2 hair, right? I think so. But anyway. So, yeah, just to finish that thought, my hair is more of a mousy brown, kind of like ashy brown, I guess. Cool toned, but there are like red highlights naturally in it just throughout. So we think that's a part of why it turned red. And also is blonde at the end because of the balayage that I've had for 2 years. I got balayage done like twice, like one year 2018, the next year 2019, and then I called it good, and I was like, maybe I'll have a change, maybe I'll wait, hold off on the balayage, you know. But just texture, natural hair color, your just natural type, it will hold in the color differently and it might fade faster. So here's a picture yesterday, and I look kind of serious and not really me. Oh, and it was kind of funny, the bangs. So she styled my bangs last both appointments, and I wanted to tell her, like, oh, they'll be really flattened if you do that. You need to blow dry them and make sure they're dry and styled first thing before you do the rest of my hair. And that's why I brushed them off to the side. And also, fun fact, I am totally, like, changing my hair around because I've been natural and then blonde at the end for so long, or felt like so long. And then I'm dyeing it really dark, and it's almost black right now, but it will fade, hopefully to the color that I want. And, yeah, so just changing my hair all around. I want to grow up my bangs or do curtain bangs or something. Just change it up that way, which I'm excited about. And I might try what my sister Haley does as well. She has very, very, very dark brown hair, if not even black, considered black. And she uses like a home care treatment for hair color, I guess. I don't know if it's necessarily a box, and I need to do my homework on that and talk to her about that. I wish she could be here to do a trial and error test on me, I guess. Hopefully it wouldn't be error, but whatever. And so the post that I just showed you, it just said, hair update, crazy face, got a color correction. My hair was fading fast and turning red. parentheses. I do want to try red in the future. That is true, very true. But wanting brown right now, close parentheses. It should turn into a nice chocolate brown. Yay! I'm excited. Smiley face. So, I am excited. And I've just really been needing change. I've been craving this, and I can't say quarantine made me do it because, I mean, I went out. I didn't do it in the home. I went to a professional. I went to a salon, an actual place that does hair. Then again, I might not continue. Same with my mom. She went somewhere, not, what's it called? Paul Mitchell, I think it is, just here in town, just very close, few corners down from our house, and she was happy with it, but the time frame, the timeline, just the length of time that she would be in there, just the whole process, they would take forever on her hair, and it was always too dark, and she would always call herself Snow White after the appointment. And also, I forget the name, like Kendra, can't pronounce it, but not Redkin hair color. She used a different color, and my mom and I are thinking that maybe that's a part of why it faded so fast and why it turned red. I didn't want to tell her that because I didn't want to be rude, or I don't know how I would have come across if I were to talk to her about that, the hairstylist, but probably won't be going back, and probably going to try a at-home type thing. And my dad is very creative, he's very artsy, and I think he would do a really good job and help me and my mom with that. I think he would be very helpful in that area. And anyway, this video is long enough, and I'm just going to talk about the dead thing on my head. It grows and it's alive at first, but then it turns dead, and we like to style and dye it and cut it and go crazy with it, and it's just dead hair, so we might as well have fun with it, right? Emily's quote of the day. Yeah. But okay, anyway. So, probably not going to wash it again tomorrow just because I could wear it up and it could be all pretty. Don't mind the pits, I don't shave sometimes. Which is nice, which is fun. But I could do a ponytail and it could be all cute and lightly curled, and I don't want to curl it any further than this. I didn't like restyle it or recurl it this morning. I'm just gonna, excuse me, let it be, leave it be, and just let it go. Just let go of the fact that it was done wrong, incorrect, mistakenly at first. But everybody makes mistakes, and I really don't think she thought that it would turn red. I don't think she did it intentionally. I mean, who would, unless she really wants to mooch off of us? It was funny, I saw off to the right side of me at the counter after the appointment paying for it when we didn't want to pay for it, when we thought that it was free, you know. I saw on this like form, this sheet there, it said $75 for color correction, and I was like, yeah, okay. But yeah, this video is probably like 15 minutes, and I did cheat. Usually I can guess pretty close, if not spot on, right? To see where I'm at, to guess where I'm at. But my clock's right here, and you can probably hear it, so that's probably not. But anyway, so fun stuff. And yeah, so the coworker's gonna like it, right? I'm actually sick from work today because my head is pounding, so I don't know why I'm making this video, but I am, and I'm probably gonna make another one, just trying to use my time wisely. And I don't know, because of the craziness and speed of this week, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to film, so I just think this is a good time. I get migraines a lot, and I didn't have migraine meds yesterday, so I endured work. I powered through somehow with a headache that was turning into a migraine by the end of the shift. And then the whole rest of my day, I was just unproductive and lazy, and I just felt so poopy. And yeah, I'm very introverted when I have a migraine. Doesn't look like that because I'm filming and I'm talking to you guys. But, and I don't know why I'm still here and why you're still here. I cannot believe it, if you are still here. Oh, and I really have to fill in my brows. That's gonna be fun. I haven't for weeks, for months even. I don't know the last time that I used an eyebrow pencil. I need to buy a new one because I ran out. So, yeah. But that'll be fun because I like dark brows, and I think I could really have fun framing my face with that. Mine, they're starting to thin. My mom has no eyebrows right now, and she hates that about herself, and I'm so sad because she's a babe, but she just feels really self-conscious, I can never say that word, but just about her face and how she's aging. But mine are starting to thin as well, but I think they're like tall, like their width, their length is starting to shrink, but I just think they're still there. But anyway, but I shouldn't be here. I'm not going to be there, like, in the video anymore, because I'm going to turn off the camera. But okay, yeah. Thank you for watching. Yeah.